Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, San Ignacio family seeks the public's assistance to get medical help for a loved one. Teenager busted in Belize City with an unlicensed firearm, and the People's National Party calls for the removal of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and Shortec tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town. Here now is the news in details. A fundraising drive was held today in San Ignacio Town for a woman who is in desperate need of medical assistance. TNT stopped by the home of Gladys Novello this morning and spoke with family members. The family of Gladys Novello of the Trenchtown area of San Ignacio has mobilized to get assistance to defray mounting medical costs. Gladys has been hospitalized in Belize City, diagnosed with dengue hemorrhagic fever.
Miss Gladys, the current situation with Miss Gladys is stable but in a critical condition, interned at the KHMH hospital in Belize in the IC unit. She was diagnosed with hemorrhagic dengue fever.
How long ago was that?
She started the fever the 12th of July, I believe it was Sunday. That's when she started simply with just fever and pain in her body, her bones or hurting. That's all she started with.
But Gladys's condition continued to deteriorate.
Up to Monday, Tuesday, she went here at our hospital in San Ignacio. She was sent back home with Tylenol Tuesday, she stayed home, relaxed, and she started to get a little bit worse. She started with tremblings, and her feet were starting to get numb. By Wednesday, my mom took her to the Universal Hospital in Benin City, and she was admitted. Then she was admitted, and at her test, they started to do all the tests, and there was where the final was she had a rheumatic dengue fever, so her platelet was up to $18,000, and you know her platelet's supposed to be up to 150,000, right? And her platelets went down, and her blood flow started to go down as well, and that's why she was interned.
And that is why the family is fundraising and asking for the public's assistance. A barbecue is being held at the family home on Cayo Street in San Ignacio today, and anyone wishing to assist is asked to give whatever they can.
Blood donations would be a very great help. We are asking for monetary funds. We have a Belize bank account, and you could either call or text, and we will give you that number. And we're doing a barbecue sale. We will sell you barbecue in order to gather funds. You know, you could even bring stuff towards a barbecue sale, and we gladly appreciate it.
Contributions can be made to a Belize bank account in the name of Gladys's mother, Leonarda Novello, or by calling Yadira Chi at telephone number 625-3400. Chi says the family is grateful for all the help they have received so far.
I have receipts. My mom took her to the Universal Hospital. Really, my mom was confused. She didn't really know what to do at the time. So she took her there, and she was there interned from Wednesday till Friday. From Wednesday till Friday, we got a bill of a total of approximately $11,000. At the time the family couldn't come up with the money. Her boss, Mr. Miguel Reyes of Western Gas Company, assisted us in that area. He wrote a check and paid all the bill. From there, the family decided it's too expensive for us to keep her at the Universal Hospital because they were asking for approximately $10,000 a night for her to be kept in the machine. No? We couldn't afford it, so we decided to transfer her to the KHMH because it's a government hospital, and we believe that the government is supposed to help in a situation like this. No? So we took her to the government hospital, the IC unit. There they further explained to us that it will be $500 a night to keep her on that machine. We believed she wouldn't have stayed too long because the doctor were telling us, you know, she will stay probably on Monday, Tuesday. Gladys could go home back. They were giving us all the hopes we can, but Gladys kind of got a little worse on the machine because her lungs started to collapse. Her blood flow was going down. They had to give her, it wasn't really the platelets were going, but they had to give her plasma. No, that's why we have to continue with the blood donations.
If you would like to assist Gladys Novello, you can make your contribution to Belize Bank, account number 650-2225-970. The account is in the name of Gladys's mother, Leonarda Novello. A teenage boy is in police detention pending charges of keeping an unlicensed firearm. Police say that on Tuesday afternoon, they were conducting mobile patrol on Central American Boulevard when they intercepted a small four-door car. Police say that as officers approached the vehicle that was pulled over, a 16-year-old boy bolted from the car. He was pursued by officers who say that they saw when the boy threw an object over a fence. When the teenager was apprehended, he was taken to where the object was thrown, and police say it turned out that the object that was hurled over the fence was a Smith & Wesson brand snub-nosed .38 caliber revolver. The firearm was loaded with 4 live rounds of ammunition. The minor has been detained pending charges. On Tuesday's newscast, we told you about a fatal traffic incident in which 20-year-old Lucas Tayul died and his body was found at the side of the Big Creek Road. Today, police released the details of the post-mortem examination conducted on Tayul's body. and it revealed that the cause of his death was a trauma shock, multiple injuries as a consequence of road traffic accident. Teyol, a resident of Santa Teresa village in the Toledo district, left rural Toledo on Sunday afternoon en route to Independence Village, where he was staying with relatives, but he never arrived. A vehicle's spare tire is supposed to be inflated with air, but a bust on Tuesday night at the northern border revealed that criminals are putting more than hot air in the spare. Police from Corozal were called to the customs checkpoint at the northern border, where officials had found 5,267 grams of marijuana inside the spare tire. A 27-year-old taxi driver who was detained after the drugs were found is telling police that he was hired by a man of dark complexion who asked to be taken to Paraíso village with the spare tire. The taxi driver says that as the vehicle approached the checkpoint, his fare exited and went into the building, supposedly to check out, leaving the tire inside of the taxi. And that was when it was discovered by customs officers who were conducting a routine search. The marijuana was taken to the Corozal police station and labeled as found property. Police investigations continue. The Ariel Rosado Foundation has given an audit of the organization's activities for 3.5 years of its establishment. A statement from the Board of Directors announces that since January of 2012, the total number of scholarships has grown from 15 in the first year to a total of 30 scholarships for the last academic year. And when classes resume next month, the amount of scholarships offered by the Ariel Rosado Foundation will again increase. According to a statement from the foundation, a total of 33 scholarships will be offered for the 2015-2016 academic year. 10 of those scholarships are for primary school students to learn to sail under the guidance of the Belize Sailing Club. That should be the Belize City Sailing Club. 21 secondary school scholarships covering the cost of tuition fees and books to 10 high schools in 4 districts, and 2 tuition scholarships to Galen University. These awards will be formally presented during a ceremony on Wednesday of next week at the Lion's Den on Princess Margaret Drive in Belize City. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
you too can ride off into the sunset. Milon motorbikes are very affordable. There's a high availability for parts and a wide selection of models to choose from. My Milon, my bike. Available countrywide.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. The annual summer camp sponsored by the Yakshe Conservation Trust has started in the Toledo district. According to a post on the non-governmental organization's Facebook page, the camp has the participation of children between the ages of 8 and 10 years old from the area known as the Maya Golden Landscape. Organizers say that during the course of the camp, the children will be learning about climate change and how they can cope with it. At the opening of the camp, representatives of Oceana Belize made a presentation on oil exploration and how it affects them. The Yakshe Conservation Trust summer camp will culminate with an educational field trip. The People's National Party today called on Prime Minister Dean Barrow to fire Wilfred Elrington as the Minister of Foreign Affairs. A statement from the PNP and its leader, Will Mejia, says that Elrington's record as a defender of Belizean territorial rights and the security and freedom of Belizean citizens is abysmal. The PNP statement says, and we quote, "The people have no confidence that Mr. Elrington is now, if he ever was, capable of representing his country in this important post." End of quote. PNP says that Minister Elrington is continually appeasing Guatemala and backing down in the face of Guatemalan aggression. PNP says this strikes real fear and disgust into the hearts of Belizeans. The PNP statement sent out via email today lambastes Minister Elrington for, in the words of the PNP, trembling at the slightest breath of the Guatemalan government and allows the slow motion invasion of our land to continue unchecked. The People's National Party ends its statement by calling on the Prime Minister to remove Minister Elrington immediately and to replace him with, quote, "a person of integrity and guts who will fight for Belize, not kowtow to Guatemala," end of quote. PNP says all Belizeans, regardless of their political affiliation, should stand together to withstand a country, that is Guatemala, which lays claims to half of Belizean territory. A Belize City teenager is in police detention in Keycocker village, accused of biting a police officer's finger and burglarizing a boat. The trouble started for the teen when he was allegedly found in the possession of items that were reported stolen from a boat earlier this week. Police say the 18-year-old was taken into custody and while he was at the holding cell at the Keycocker police station, requested to use the bathroom. Officers complied but said that after he was done in the restroom, the teenager refused to go back into detention. Police say that a struggle ensued as officers tried to take the man back into custody. During the scuffle, he allegedly bit a police officer's finger, which was later classified as wounding by a medical officer at the Keycocker Health Center. The 18-year-old is now in police detention, pending charges for wounding and aggravated assault. The news on the National Channel.
Belize Camping Experience would like to thank everyone who makes BCE successful and meaningful.
To our summer camp supporters and volunteers who came from communities across Belize.
To all who supported, contributed,
and volunteered with our Harvest for Kids project.
Funds raised through last year's rice and corn crop will help maintain BCE's children's programs through 2015.
You can also support BCE by buying your bag of Circle R Premium Rice with the Harvest for Kids logo, now in a new package.
Together we can and will make a positive difference in this beautiful country of Belize.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Hi.
Hi. Patience. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Turning now to weather news. Mainly fair and warm conditions will continue to affect the country. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Only isolated showers and the chance of a thunderstorm over the extreme south, that should be the southern part of the country, is expected. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be choppy to moderate. Overnight temperatures will fall to 81 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Thursday will be around 87 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 95 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 82 degrees Fahrenheit up at the higher elevations. The tides. There will be a high tide at 2:39 tomorrow morning. The sunrise is at 5:29 tomorrow morning. The sun will set at 6:30 tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Friday afternoon, is for generally fair weather with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms developing mainly inland and in the south. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Derek Rudon at the Belize Weather Bureau. For a look at the latest with the hurricane season, here is the tropical weather update.
A tropical storm developing in the Atlantic this weekend? It's possible, but there are still lots of questions. As a front remains stationary off the east coast, low pressure will likely develop. And as it pushes out to sea, we do have conditions that are conducive for tropical storms because the water temperature is so warm, already into the mid-80s. Don't forget, we also have the wind shear that will relax over the weekend, so this is something to keep a close watch on.
To end the 9 o'clock news, here are the headlines again. San Ignacio family seeks the public's assistance to get medical help for a loved one. Teenager busted in Belize City with unlicensed firearm. And the People's National Party calls for the removal of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.